Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. What can I say? That was a good movie. That was a really good movie. It wasn't exactly everything that I expected. Things that I wanted to happen didn't happen, but yet and still, I think Marvel's got another hit. They star in this movie. Chris Pratt, David Bautista, Sylvester Stallone, Kurt Russell. Sylvester Stallone wasn't as large a figure as I expected him to be, but he was important. And there were many more characters. A lot of them were surprising, and a lot of them were, the kind of, wow, he's in it, she's in it, they're in it, kind of a thing. Marvel is turning the galactic knob wide open. There's a lot of things. They're introducing a lot of things. They're saying a lot of comic book orientated galactic names. They're bouncing around a lot of things to let you know that this universe is definitely larger than you would think originally. They're making room for a lot of characters, a lot of movies, a lot of options. The movie is, I would say, is difficult to watch in a crowd because of David Bautista, and not in a bad way, but in a great way. Every time he's on camera, it's hilarious, and the audience erupts into so much laughter that it's difficult to hear like the next 5 or 6 seconds of dialogue, because almost every time he opens his mouth, it was funny. It was really funny. He steals a lot of scenes. There are connections in this movie. It's not like the entire group is together through the entire thing. They kind of break off and they do some buddy acting. Me with you, you with me. And they pair off like group and audience. Make a connection. Drax and Mantis are good together. They have a lot of great scenes together. Rocket and Yondu have a lot of great scenes together, which is good, and it's peculiar. If you're a comic book guy, this is a comic book adaptation. If you're a comic book guy, this is kind of peculiar because Rocket is more the new team in the comic books, and Yondu is a part of the original team in the comic books. They're separated by thousands of years. Peter Quill, of course, Star-Lord, and Ego are together for a large portion of the movie, and Gamora and Nebula. Their dynamic was probably, if it wasn't the best, it was in the top 2. Their dynamic together explains a lot of their childhood, and it helps give you a better idea of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe's big bad, Thanos. It gives you more of an idea of what living with him is like. They introduce a ton of new characters. Taserface is in this. If you're a comic book guy or gal, you'll know Taserface as like a futuristic type Iron Man villain, and he's in this. He has a quasi-large role, I guess. They introduce more information about the Ravengers, about what they are as an organization. They're sort of like a biker gang with hundreds of chapters, at least 100 chapters we'll know from the movie. And different people lead different chapters. Yondu leads this particular chapter of Ravengers, and other people, other characters lead other factions. There's going to be an introduction of a lot of huge characters and names. I know I just said that, but it's important. It's really important. Stay till the end. There are 5 completely different Easter eggs, and at least one of them is a huge impact on the entire rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Huge impact. I'm saying huge, but maybe I mean ginormous impact. If you're not a comic book person, take one with you, because you may miss it. It's subtle, but people who knew that were in the audience erupted. They exploded when they found out about this person. So you'll dig it, I think. This is as good a Marvel movie as essentially any other. It's not the best. I won't lie and say it's the best one, but it's higher middle, so it's good, and it's important because it connects a few of the dots. It's a good movie. If I'm talking about just regular movies off the shelf, this is a great movie. If you're talking specifically about Marvel movies, it's upper middle management. It would be like a B minus, B, right in that area. But it's good. Trust me, you need to see it. I'm going to give this movie a 8. 8 bags of popcorn. And let's talk about the movie. What's your favorite Guardians character? What's your favorite Marvel movie to date? Let's talk about it down here in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, right over here in the corner, click my face and subscribe, and then like.